welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. Today we have July Empties. I am filming this kind of like end of June, and you may see this earlier in July. Sorry, I feel like there, maybe you're crooked. Normally on summer, I kind of batch film and you would have no idea I'm on break, but we are going on vacation and I just don't anticipate having a lineup of videos for you. So this may play earlier in July. I don't know whether that's going to be weird or not. Anyway, I think I have a lot of good ones, although I think I probably say that every single time. And we have a lot. It's always shocking what we go through. All right, so I have never tried Saltaire before. I do feel like you see them all over the place. I mean, they have, I feel like, multiple types of products. Shampoo, conditioner. This is the Island Orchid body wash. Number one, I love the packaging. It's like a metal aluminum. I love this color. It's super close to our wedding color, although probably slightly more pink. And the Island Orchid is a beautiful, beautiful scent. I'm more of a floral person anyway. I love this. I think the price is right too. I believe it's like $8.98, $9. And so I feel like this feels very luxury for an affordable price. I personally, we just are bars of soap people. And so I use this. I loved it. I think I'm going to repurpose this to hold something else because I just think it's so beautiful. But, and I would, if I was a body wash person, I would 1000% buy this again. We're just bars of soap people, but I loved this. This is at least my second one of these, if not third, possibly more. I've already repurchased it. This is the Marc Anthony Strictly Curls Curl MB Cream. And I do believe there's like 2 products. And so I'm not quite sure what the other one's named. This comes in a box, which I feel like is unnecessary packaging. But anyway, Curl MB Cream. I really like this. Now, I use products like this in an odd way. My hair gets weighed down very easy. So you're supposed to use this like pretty much when you get out of the shower. I use this after I shampoo and I leave it on and then I put my conditioner on top of this. But I really like this. I think probably around 10 bucks. And so I really like that. And again, I've already repurchased a replacement. My husband likes a sugar scrub, or not sugar scrub, but like a scalp scrub for his shampoo. And I used to like that like once a quarter or whatever. And so I had bought this originally to try for me. For me, this was absolutely terrible. This is raw sugar, pure scalp therapy. I believe I got it at Target. That's still sold today. This was just sticky. It just felt like it gunked my hair up. I don't understand how this is supposed to say, let's see, gently purify, moisturize, remove flakes, detoxify. I don't know. My husband used it. This lasted him forever. I'm sure he used a tiny amount. But this just made my hair not clean, like the opposite of clean. So not for me. I'm not repurchasing. This was given to me by a friend, pretty insistent that I take them. My only experience with the purple toning stuff for blonde hair was probably almost 20 years ago with a drugstore brand. I don't know how expensive this is or not. Clairol, I've heard of it, but I don't know. I don't know whether this is a $10 or a $20. Not a fan. It was fine. So I was afraid it was going to dry my hair. That was my experience with purple stuff in the past. It dried my hair. I had to use a lot of this. I will say it also has a different texture. Like it doesn't have a creamy, moisturizing texture. It did actually moisturize okay. And I will say my gray hair. So I have quite a bit of gray, or almost like a white silver up here. I will say after this dried, my silver, gray, whatever, white stuff, whatever it is, looked magical. It literally looked like somebody put little strands of tinsel in my hair. My blonde hair looked very dark. I had to use dry shampoo almost immediately. So the moisture level was fine. And again, my gray hair or my whatever, silver, white hair looked phenomenal. And this is basically saying blonde and silver hair. So definitely silver hair looked beautiful. But anyway, she had given me 2 more purples and I may try it. In the school year, I'm not so apt to try new things because I really want my best hair day for school. But in the summer, it doesn't really matter too much. Sunscreen. This went viral, I feel like, I don't know, last year or something. Beauty of Joseon. It is a Korean brand skincare sunscreen, 50 SPF. I think it runs for like $10 to $12. I've heard people say you want to buy it on a known site, so it's not counterfeit. It's fine. I'm okay with it. It's lightweight. It soaks in. There's no white cast. It does have some skincare, but it's just not my favorite. Like, I feel like I want my skin to look better when I use something. So I think for most people, this is awesome. And this takes a while to ship. But I'm kind of looking for other options. So it's totally fine. I don't not recommend it. But I want my skin to look its best. And not saying that that does anything bad to my skin, but I don't feel like my skin looks as calm as it could. Like, I have to be careful with redness for my skin. Speaking of sunscreen, this is absolutely horrendous. I think I've had it before. I think I know that. They picked this for me, I believe, in my Ipsy, and it's terrible. First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizing Sunscreen, SPF 30. It is white cast city. I mean, thick, white. I sweat white. I'm not even kidding. So I put sunscreen on my arms pretty much every day. I went to the gym. I am sweating white. It is terrible. I mean, this may be good for somebody. I can't imagine who. This has a like traditional, almost sunscreen feel. Not a fan at all. Drunk Elephant. I really like them. I like their packaging. My face really liked this. I bought the full size, then realized it has lactic acid and glycolic acid, which generally turn me red. So I don't know what to do. I wish I had another sample because I don't know what to do. But my face did like it. My face seemed to look better after, but I'm afraid of prolonged everyday use that this might turn me red. Generally, lactic acid and glycolic acid do that. This has like 8 protein or peptides in it, and I love peptides. I know the price is terrible on Drunk Elephant, but their formula tends to jive with my face. It soaks in really nice. They have really nice ingredients. It's also made in the USA. I just noticed that the other day. And so that might take into account some of the expensive price. So I really liked this. I'm a little afraid to use the full size I bought because of the acids in it. I love this stuff. Tetraforce Cream, Alicia Koi. The only place I found it is Amazon. I'm sure if you went to a Korean skincare site, you could find it. It's about $17 now. This is probably my 5th tube over the years. I had taken a break, like a 1.5-year break, and then I found it on my list of things I like. I kind of made a note on my phone. This has a delightful smell. I'm not quite sure it's scented. It just smells like a natural spa, and it feels great. My skin likes it. I do not believe this has any ceramides or peptides. So that's my only thing for not repurchasing it again. But I think I will at some point because I really love it. And I've probably had 5 or 6 tubes of this. It just doesn't have any of those. And at this point, I'm liking some of the big hitters. But this has a lot of calming. Tea tree, Centella asiatica, I think aloe. It has sodium hyaluronate. So I do love this a lot. And I'm sorry if I'm sweating. It is like 95 degrees out. All right, Fenty Skin Thick and Smooth. This is her eye cream. And I think it's a relatively new product. And I have the packaging here. And so it is very clever in that it is a click style. So you rotate it and, oh, some came out. And so you rotate it and then some of the product comes out. I have 3 of these total. This is my first empty. And this particular one, and it's very nice and thick. It has a lot of good ingredients. This, I feel like, got clogged at the top. And you had to crank. No matter how slowly, eventually you would crank and a ton of product. I mean, like probably like an inch of product would come out. Way too much. And that's kind of a bummer because if you're going to pay full price for this, I don't want to waste it. I will say on my second container, so far, it hasn't done that. But I'm only, I would say, less than a week in. So I'm not convinced it won't, but it so far hasn't. That's my only downfall with this product, is that this particular container anyway wasted a tremendous amount of product. But I do like it, but I also didn't pay full price. I got this in, I believe, my Ipsy, and I think this is probably a $30-ish, maybe more, maybe a little less eye cream. If I paid full price, I don't know if I would be raving about it, but I like it. I'm with any eye cream, I'm not noticing, like, it's not like I have brand new eyes. But I did buy another one on their sale. I think I paid $10 for it. So on sale, I 100% recommend. All right, Polish Choice. I should have repurchased this instead of getting a new Polish Choice, but I really like this, especially for the summer. It soaks right in. This is very thin, pretty much water. Youth Extending Hydrating Fluid, SPF 50. Polish Choice, all of their stuff comes with skincare, so it also has skincare. And again, this is liquid. It soaks right in, and that's what I need in the summer. The other Polish Choice I just got in my shopping haul that I showed you guys in June, I think I'm going to stay for the winter and order another one of these. They are pricey. I think they're $36 regular. Polish Choice always has like a 20% off sale, so I love this. I need to repurchase. All right, let's talk hair brushes a second. So I never would have thought I would have liked this combo kind of boar bristle with the regular comb. This is, gosh, Complex Culture, which is a brand Ipsy created, and I loved this. Loved it. I will say I had issues with the handle, but all of that has kind of chipped off. Anyway, flash forward to Wet Brush. Wet Brush has something similar, but you can see on this, it is like, it all like went in. This is like my favorite brush. I like it even better than the Complex Culture. I feel like it just makes your hair look really nice. But I feel like with Wet Brush, at least at the store, they have new brushes all the time. So it's kind of hard to find the same one again. And then I saw somebody recommend this one and I bought it on Amazon. I think it was like $9. I really like the kind of boar bristle down here. Really kind of moves the oil through your hair, makes your hair shiny. So I really love that brush. And I had Complex Culture, or Ipsy not sent me this, I probably would never have tried one. I would have just thought I didn't like it. I thought this was going to be a holy grail product for me, and I kind of miss it, except for I don't think they have the unscented. J&L Natural Hair Serum, and I had got this in my TheraBox, and I had bought it. This is my third one. It's about $25, but this is peppermint and rosemary. It's awful. To me, if there's some sort of like hippie smell, this embodies that. I feel like when I'm putting it on my hair, I smell like a hippie. Which is no offense to hippies, but I don't want to smell like that. So sadly, I don't think I'm going to repurchase. I may look again, but they used to have different options, and they do have different kinds of oils. You can take a quiz, and I got the unscented, and I didn't realize when I bought this, it wasn't unscented. And then at the time, I went back to see if there was an option, and there wasn't. So I don't know. I don't like the scent. I don't think it's as good as it used to be. So sadly, this is probably not a repurchase. All right, Moroccan oil. I got this sample, and I think it's okay. So we had Moroccan oil, the hydrating, both the shampoo and the conditioner. It was fine. I feel like, gosh, it's been too long. I'm not sure I remember. I do feel like I finished up on my daughter's hair. I feel like with anything hydrating like this, it weighs my hair down too much. So to me, it's fine. And I don't spend this kind of money on fine. I probably feel like they're like $30 a piece or $20 a piece. So I'm sure for somebody it's perfect. For me, it was just fine. So I really want it to be awesome if I'm going to spend that kind of money. All right, one size. This is, I believe, Patrick Ta. I am not a fan. I think partly this color was yellow. I don't have yellow undertones. I am red. And generally neutral works for me. And I do believe this is called, oh no. So, and this is where Ipsy, I think, messes up. Did they have other options to send me? I don't know. This is Fair 3 Golden Undertones. Well, golden equals yellow. I'm not yellow. I don't need this. It was also thick. And to me, gunky, like a little bit went a long ways. So I don't think I could give this a fair shake because it just didn't match. I don't have yellow undertones. But I have no interest in trying it again. TYS Beauty, this was a kind of lip oil thing. I used a bunch of it. I do love the packaging. It has very nice, easy, friendly to use packaging. I like it. Happy to have got it Ipsy. I don't think this is moisturizing. I love my NYX Fat Oil way better. This is just for sunscreen. We always buy the Equate, just the generic Walmart brands. But the kids, the baby sunscreen is so thick. It goes on and you are pasty white. It is almost impossible to go in. So if that's what you like, then get the kids. Otherwise, don't get the kids. I get the regular because this is just never white. It's this white castity, which I don't mind on my body so much, but it's just so thick. You can never rub it in and you look hideous. All right, this is Colourpop Liquid Light. And I was thinking it would be like my L'Oreal, whatever it's called, which is like a liquid highlighter. This to me, I would guess is more like a liquid eyeshadow. It is thick and it paints on like a makeup. Like I was thinking it would sheer out and be nice. I even tried putting a drop or two in my foundation and it just, you felt it on your face the whole time. So this was just definitely a disappointment. Did not like it. I liked this. I don't think I would repurchase. This is the Amina, the Cure. It's one of those masks you leave on for a minute at the very end. Multitask repair treatment. My hair did seem to be less frizzy and softer. So I did like it, but I'm not going to repurchase. I don't need it in my stuff. All right, Mad Hippie. I tend to like this brand. It is pricey, so I feel like most of their products are in the $30 range. I had gotten this on one of Ulta's sales. I need to find the secret to find out when they're having more sales. So I think I only paid like 20 bucks for this. And this is their corrective peptide serum. I'm a peptide junkie. I love peptides. It is sort of a milky substance, so a little bit moisturizing of a serum. I liked it. I have no complaints other than the price maybe. But is it Good Molecule? Good Molecule's peptide serum is like 12 bucks and I love, love, love it. So this is totally great, but why spend $32 if I can get the Good Molecule peptide serum for 12 bucks? All right, this is Fourth Ray, which is Colourpop's like sister company for skincare. And I thought this would be awesome. They had a rose one that was pink in the same jar. I loved it, but it appears to be discontinued. So oat is very calming for redness. This was okay, but it didn't seem to do anything for my skin. I didn't miss it when it was gone. I didn't use it all. I'd say there's a fourth left. For whatever reason, it just did not jive with my particular skin. And that happens. I feel like formulas aren't for everybody. All right, I love the Cusio nail oil, and I thought I would be cheap and get like the Amazon generic and save some money. It just doesn't do much. Like, I don't know what is in here, but it does not make a difference on my nails. So this has to be decluttered. I don't know whether, like, in some of these subscription boxes, they just find junk to give you. I have never heard of this brand. This is a body melt. And I thought maybe I could use it as a shower shaving thing. I'm not even sure I can show you. It is like just liquid. It's like a liquid body oil. It's terrible. It got caught in my razor. Then your body's oily. This is almost like putting Crisco all over. I just feel like sometimes these boxes put in filler junk. I mean, Lalicious, maybe it's the next best thing, but it is terrible. I don't want to put Crisco on me. I don't know. Like, you would come out of the shower feeling like oil. I just don't understand who would want that, why you would want that. Anyway, terrible junk. All right, we get a lot of Amina. This is a sugar polish. Really liked it. I will say this was super. All right, time just kicked me off, so we're back on. This is super, super scrubby. I mean, like, sand blast your skin off. So my husband liked it. I was not such a fan, but we get Amina in a bunch of boxes. I would never pay full price. Speaking of filler, I feel like this is one of those. This is a Bella Pierre, which I've never seen this brand anywhere but in boxes. So it just seems like it's made to be filler. I kind of like trying a squeezy tube. That seems to be all the rage. But this is literally like putting on petroleum jelly. And I have a feeling petroleum jelly would be more moisturizing. So I used it a bunch, but just not overall a fan. And then we have Diis goat milk lotion. I love these. These are super moisturizing. I had bought a set at Costco at Christmas. They often have a set of these for fairly cheap. At least 2 years ago. I keep one in my purse and they last me forever. Anyway, those are my empties for July. I hope you have a great day and I will talk to you soon.